Hey, welcome back. So I have done this reading 3 times. For those that don't want to listen to me talk, just look in the description box. Yep, I can speak. And you will see the timestamps that you can move straight ahead to whatever you want to see. For those that have just now found this channel for the first time, welcome in. Definitely go check out the intro video at the end of the list of videos if you want, or you can just skip ahead to tarot if you don't want to hear me talk. For those that are now familiar with me, hey. So it's been fun today. This is the 3rd time that I'm about to do this. Every time I get to a certain point around, I don't know, like 20 some minutes into it, 30 minutes into it, something crazy happens. Like the cord, for whatever reason, like I shook the table too much, I guess, and the whole camera thing flips. And then the first reading, there was like this card that came out, and I said something about watching a show. I don't know where that came from. And it was just, but it threw me off to where like every download that I was getting, it was done. Like nothing else was coming through. So it was like telling me what I was hearing from spirit at that time was stop. Everything just stopped because everything stopped. It was so weird. It was so weird. So what I had done for both readings is I had pre-shuffled, and then I was just, like, okay, we're going to get into it. And I even had the oracles already out. And so what I am thinking is, let's not do that. I'm going to go back to what I've been doing, and that's shuffling here. I mean, I've done the shuffling, but like shuffle a little bit more and let whatever card flies fly. I'm only going to use the Journey of Love as well. There was something about, I don't know. The last 2, it's so weird. I don't know why. I also wanted to tell you some words that I did for word meditation. For whoever this is for, you'll know if a word or phrase sticks out to you that you need to listen to whatever this reading is about to be about. Now, I will say this. What has come through both times, and I have a feeling will probably come through again, is you need to leave. You need to leave. Wow. You need to lean into your feminine energy. You are being ushered into that strongly from spirit, okay? If you are in connection with the divine feminine, lean into your divine feminine. If you are not, then lean into your own divine feminine energy, okay? That is strong. Also, fog. I'll get there in a second. All right, so, before I go any further, if you like the content, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I have to say that every time because if you watch any other reader, you know that's the only way that these videos actually get shared across YouTube world or universe or whatever. And if you want notifications of when videos are uploaded, when they're uploaded and available, you have to press the notification button twice. Also, I know I don't have like a gazillion followers or anything like that. That's not what this is, but I do want to tell you forever and always, I am only on YouTube. So if for whatever reason you see something somewhere else, that's definitely not me. Okay. So word meditation. Before I started the last 2 freaking recordings, I mean, and I'm exhausted because every time I do this and something new hits the brain, it zaps my energy. For those that are practicing in their intuition, in their spiritual practice constantly, which I would assume if you're here that you do, you know how it is. So the words that came to were star, like the sun, or a North Star. North Star has been coming out strongly a lot. Hope, anger, lavender as in the color, as well as indigo, purple, child, okay, indigo child, shift, subtle or subtle shifts, dimes. I don't know if you collect dimes or what, or if there's dimes, like you're randomly finding dimes somewhere, but like silver coins, dimes specifically. Tension and release, running and wanting, layers, shades of blue, anxiety and excitement, ramp or ramping up, soaring like through the clouds fast, busting through head first. There's something about stubborn and pride with that, doing it anyway. But then stubborn and pride is supposed to be obliterated Obliterated was a strong word. Longing versus necessity. Knowing what's necessary now and there no longer being an option. Okay, so longing and no longer. I don't know why, but this is how everything came to me. That said, if any of that resonates with you, then you know that this message is going to be for you, I think. And Spirit, for the third and final time, one card, please. One card of guidance for whoever. Thank you. And to guide the reading. Heart of the moment. Sorry, I'm saying. Because obviously, 16, which is a 7. This has all been about being patient and present. Patience requires presence, by the way. I don't know why I said that, but you're welcome. You are entering a time in your life where past and future are colliding. In this present moment, I am so hilarious. In this present moment, you have a powerful opportunity to decide how you wish to continue in a certain pattern of relating or not. This may mean leaving a relationship or starting a new one, but even if you cannot yet make that decision with peace in your heart, you can still partake of the heart of this moment and decide how you shall choose to be. Will you speak? Will you choose to let go of shame and criticism, of judgment and anxiety, of loss and despair, and just be with your own heart now? Will you choose in this moment to trust yourself, even if that trust says you have to wait a while longer before you can make a more long-term decision? This is a time when you can alter your future, stepping into relationship with another, with the divine, with yourself in a new way. Even the smallest choice for love is a step in the best direction. You have the heart of the divine within you. It's not too hard for you to choose love. Let go of the people who want you to choose jealousy or fear or doubt. Their games are not nearly as fun. Choose love, and who knows, maybe they'll join your party instead. This oracle brings you a message. You are in a transition zone in your life and relationships. It is one moment that will manifest as many opportunities where one choice will open up many pathways to fulfillment for you. We always have the chance to create our future with our present choices, but at this time you are in an especially fertile karmic period, having just come out of a cycle of learning and about to enter into a new cycle. This is the time to be willing to take a chance or a risk to be happy within yourself, no matter what is going on around you. Your life is about to take a karmic turn, and you can feel peace in that knowing. Now, this is so freaking important because the last 2 readings, the death card came out both times. Before they even came out, I'm sitting here talking about this transformative experience, which has been a very strong message, okay? I mean, for anybody who's watching the readings and following along in the last however long with any reader, you know that we have been in a transformative experience. But for the individual that this message is for, all right, you feel like you're in a fog. I told you I'd get back to it. You feel like you can't see, but you know you have to step. You have to go somewhere. This is actually the one time where you're being told, wait a second, and not wait 5 years. It's not that. Wait a second. Just wait a second. The fog is about to lift. This full moon in Cancer, which started at 4 to 5 a.m. this morning. So I will name this video something about that because that's what this is. This is a culmination. It's like that ramping up. Yeah. This feeling, this like, and you're just about to explode. There's some, it's fine, but there's a reason. And it's because you are about to make a life-changing decision. It's life-changing. Whatever that means for you, the karmic, right? Because we have just ended a cycle. We just ended a 9-year. We are now in the 1 year, not going, we have just started our 1 year, the start over, the new cycle. How you go about this new cycle is completely and entirely up to you. But you are being, when I say that there are probably have been anyway, horns and signs and signals and like weird things, these synchronicities or whatever that have probably been going on for you for a long time, or at least I know for me, that's how it is. You have been, the universe, spirit has been sitting here trying to get your attention and telling you to do whatever it is, XYZ, okay? And you have been fighting that, I believe, tooth and nail. That cycle is ended. And you know, this isn't a snap of the fingers ending and a snap of the fingers beginning. All right. Just because we came out of the 9 and we're in the 1 now doesn't mean like, boom, it's ready. No, there is that transition period. You are in that transition period. You've been going through the transformation. Now you are in the transition period. There is this heavy fog that is here that you've been trying to sift through, get it out of your way so you can see it's about to happen for you. Give it a second, whether it's tonight, whether it was last night, whether it's tomorrow, sometime in, you know, the near present, near past, current, or near future. All right, so near present. That fog is going to be lifted and you will get your aha download. So I don't know who that's for. You know what? I'm going to stop saying that. Whoever that message is for, you know who you are. I have new cards. I'm going to get into the reading now. I have new cards. And I've been trying to use them as the actual spread for the last 2 readings. And I'm also feeling like maybe that's not what I'm supposed to do and that these are supposed to help clarify because they're pretty clear messages that come through. And I think someone is needing kind of some BAM cards. I don't know what that means. But we're going to see. Yeah. So I'm going to go with the Mystic Mondays Tarot. These are definitely in your face. Everything has been pre-shuffled. You know, to cleanse the energy. Every freaking time I've tried to do this reading, well, there's some BAM in your face. Judgment. How did that card get upside down? Wow. What happened? Oh, you know what happened? Because I never fixed the cards. I just shuffled again, and there's Wheel of Fortune on the back, so I have to take it. All right, so these are definitely in your face. You got Judgment. It's the new life. Yep, the path. This is the calling. You see the sun and moon in the background between the 2 mountains. That's the new cycle. You called from the old life into the new life. That is very much Judgment. Princess of Cups. This is definitely about heart. This is about emotions. It's about love. And there is a calling to ask for trust here. I know it's a princess, but which is like a page. This is like an ace. It's a new beginning. And you see that full moon as well as the crescent. See the moon cycles below at the feet. Okay. Then you have 5 of Cups here. It's not a normal 5 of Cups. There's light and dark here, shadow and light, but you see there's only 2 that have the color of water, right? So you have this, which is like the sun, and then you have this, and you could say these, the 2 that are up with water. Depends on how you look at it. And then you have 7 of Cups. Depends on how you look at it. There are options. For me, from the 5 to the 7, this is definitely about, you've got the princess or the page, so like an ace, right? The Judgment, the new life, the new beginning. You had to lose some in order to win some. That's funny. It's funny just because how it sounds in my head. But anyway, and then you have the 7 of Cups. There's a progression of here, and that is absolutely what the Wheel of Fortune is all about. The wheel continues to move. You are being called to move with it. This is all about the heart. It's definitely all about the heart. Heart of the moment. A 7, a 7. The wheel is a 10. Judgment is a 20. 8 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles. That can be significant for whoever's watching. But you see there's no real entrapment here. Her hands are free. There's not even a tie. It's just laying around the arms. This is actually, for me, this card is very much about taking the moment. There isn't even like a sense of fear in this card. This is not like a typical 8 of Swords. This is about taking the moment. Taking the moment. And then you have the 8 of Pentacles because you're going to bring something into reality. You've been working on it already. This is about making something tangible, doing the work. Somebody could also be an artist of some sort. But this is about bringing something into reality. Taking a moment. Perhaps with work, something is also progressing. Yep. Taking a moment because it's about to happen. And now you have 3 8s. The Tower. Maybe you've been taking your time. Oh, yeah. There's definitely a sense of, you see, like with painting, you have to take your time, right? Like, I mean, you know, there's definitely detail. worried about the details, even fixated on the details. The Tower is telling you, yeah, you're done with that. You're done with that. And I'm confident in that because of this Eight of Wands. No longer able to fixate on the details. You now have to move. You are going to be moved. You are going to be moved, whether of your own aha moment, and the Tower can absolutely be an aha moment. Communication, fast movement, the sun, again with the sun illuminates the moon. That's why it's a full moon, okay? So, you know, you're dealing with the star, even when you're dealing with the moon. Seven of Pentacles, yeah, timing. Timing. What you have been growing, what you have been cultivating, it's time. It's time. Nine of Wands, looking at it. See, like this isn't, this is looking at the work that you've put in. It's about to be a 10 and it's holding the 1. It's holding the Ace of Wands. This person, sorry, is holding the Ace of Wands. Looking at the 8 to the 9. Again, this is very much about progression. There's the Knight of Wands. Progression. There's that 1 wand holding that Ace. The Tower. It's time. Looking at what you've been, the focusing on the deep. Hello, that was funny. All right, I'm gonna do it. Chariot. Yeah, it's time. Hands up. Might as well just enjoy the ride, right? Because it's happening. It's happening. It's happening, but you have to give it a second. You have to give it a second. And then boom, the details that you've been focusing on, that might be part of your aha. There's your Ace of Pentacles. Truth. New beginning. It's happening. The Chariot into this very much sun star-like energy, right? Oh, soaring through the cloud. Ah, that's funny. Soaring fast. Doing it anyway. Ramping up. There is a sense of ramping up here. This Tower, this fast-moving Eight of Wands to the sun, to the star. I told you, star, north, star, hope. Yeah. Five of Pentacles, shades of blue are throughout all these cards, really. Sitting in front of the door. You can try. You're being told it's not going to happen. You can't, yeah, the complacency, sure. King of Swords, that's your truth. You know the truth. You've gone through the morning. You've gone through the morning. Look, you see how he's looking at this? Could be watching somebody, having watched somebody. Somebody could feel very protective over somebody. Okay. Queen of Wands and Knight of Cups. So you have King of Swords. Perhaps she's finding her strength, though, is what I heard. But very protective, having watched somebody. The Knight of Cups. There's an offer here. He's kind of a douchebag. I'm sorry. Like, it's like, I mean, it's a worthy offer. It's a worthy offer. Knight of Pentacles. There's stability here. So he's not just that. It's whoever this is for. He's not just, you know, this like, hey, how you doing? With his glass of wine in shorts and a dinner jacket. Yeah, that's the thing. He's also stable. And perhaps fun. I heard, so fun loving, not just fun, but fun loving. There's stability here. Anything else? Seven of Swords. Yeah, be careful though. Well, see, I say that. I always see the Seven of Swords a little different. The truth is hiding behind her back, yes, but you see the two in the background closest to the moon that are swords up, right? And then you see the swords that are in the ground that are down. This is like, for me, this is very much like 11:11 or a portal walking forward with her truth. And the other two swords are down. There's an intuition here. There's an intuition and trust here. You might try to hide the truth, but you know the truth. So, I mean, there's no hiding the truth, in other words. And she's very much illuminated by, yeah, that Five of Swords. Very much illuminated. The truth, you see how the four are converging with the one? But it's always the one. There's always the ace that's right there. The opportunity. So you can try to hide it. Your truth, King of Swords, your truth. You can try to hide it. It doesn't work. Three of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Two of Cups. The Moon. You are coming to a realization that whatever you tried to prevent, you can't. It's happening. The Two of Cups comes. There is a union here. Let me clarify. Spirit, can you, the Wheel of Fortune is moving. What you've been trying to hold back from, you are asked to give it a second because you are going to be, the fog is going to lift, but it's going to lift perhaps with the Tower. I think somebody waited too long for some things, is what I'm hearing. But there's peace in knowing it's all happening as it's meant to. You're taking a step regardless, okay? Taking a step regardless, yes. High Priestess, definitely. You know the truth. You're taking a step regardless. Unfortunately, you waited too long for some things. But it's going to work out. Six of Swords. You know it's going to work out. You've known all along. That's kind of why it was like, why did you not do certain things then? You've known all along. What needed to be done, you knew all along. Yeah. Six of Swords to the Seven of Swords. You see, he's going to take his shot and his aim will be true. You see that? There's confidence there. There's no, that's two Seven of Swords, by the way. You're going to do it anyway. You were always going to do it anyway. So the pain, okay, that was the pain that you were trying to prevent. Going through, like taking your time, playing the drums, going through all the options. This is like playing drums, right? Whoa, yeah, you were always going to do it anyway. Six of Pentacles. But it's for the betterment. Like whatever you were trying to, there is nourishment here. And I think you knew that all along too. Like whatever the situation is, you knew that there was balance or that there could be, and maybe you felt like going through all the options was the only way to get this. But you see, you didn't have to worry about that. The flowers, there are plenty. The six that are falling, they're falling to the hands. And there's going to be more that fall. This is nourishing. This is plentifulness. This is a very different Six of Pentacles. It's not just about balance, like a minor for justice. That's not what this is. This is nourishment. This is fulfillment. This is provisions. What in the world? But it is, okay. Yeah. I mean, and you just thought you could sit here and like, am I supposed to just, okay, this one, is it going to be enough? Is this the time? Is this the opportunity? That's what this Page of Pentacles is saying. Is this the time? Is this the opportunity? Whoa. Yeah. That's your Ten of Cups. You knew it all along. You knew it all along. Something to do with, something to do with childhood. The one child is front and center here. Something to do with childhood. You knew there was certain things that would only truly ever make you, or that would only ever truly make you happy. And I don't mean happy as in like, oh yay, I've got my favorite. I'm looking at a pen. I've got my favorite pen. Great. No, it's like, it's not even the happiness. It's like your true fulfillment. You always knew there was only certain things that would ever bring you true fulfillment. And for whatever reason, you didn't allow yourself to have that. Yeah, it's the Tower. It's for some, it's a destruction of what you knew. This is like a family here, right? And it's, yeah, pain. What you were trying to prevent, you can't. But this is it. And you see, like, this 10 of Swords, all these arrows going through. This is a matter of, like, they had to strike because they made this person who they are. There's a strength in this card. You see, there's not blood everywhere. It's not like down on the floor, like giving up. No, this is, yeah, I've been struck by every single one of these truths and it hurt like hell, but it made me who I am. And I had to be this. Fortification, fortification. This is it though. This is how you, the Empress and Judgment. It is for your inner peace. You've got to lean into that divine feminine energy. This is the Judgment. This is the new life. That's twice. You have to go. You don't get a choice. The Tower to the 10 of Swords, something is over. A destruction, no. And you have to go. The Empress, Judgment to the Lovers. Page of Swords. You're doing it anyway. I didn't even want to. Okay. One other thing. I feel very frustrated. I'm sorry. I feel very frustrated. King of Pentacles. You're doing it anyway. Page of Swords to the King of Pentacles. This new opportunity. The page, like, he's got the one sword, right? The arrow. The one arrow. He's getting ready to knock it. Prepared. Wholly prepared for the voyage ahead. You've known all along. This is what you have been sailing towards. It's funny how the Pentacles have other elements. Well, I think all of these cards mix multiple elements here, but in some form or fashion, because there's air throughout all of them, like the stars and the swirls. Yeah, it's time. All right, I'm done. Full moon in Cancer. I will for kicks and giggles ask Goddess, Gods, Universe, Spirit, can you confirm messages that have come through? Temperance, timing, 2 of Swords, trust. Goddess, Gods, Universe, can you confirm messages? Sorry about the glare coming through. That is about the alchemy. It is about trust. You've had this all along. Your intuition has been guiding you all along. Can you confirm the messages that have come out? Spirit? Anything else? It's about time. The Hierophant. It's definitely divine, ordained, divinely ordained. Or perhaps it is a calling between you and your, yeah, it's definitely timing. What did I say? Timing. It's, anything else? Yeah, closing out and new beginning. We're in it. Full moon in Cancer. Full moon in Cancer. That's the World card. The timing. Oh, hello. The Fool and the 3 of Pentacles. And it could very well be the same person except for the pants are a different color, but the Fool and the 3 of Pentacles. Starting off on perhaps a new job. There's the sun, the star. I'm telling you, it's about a North Star. Anything else? Whatever your North Star is, fighting for it. Death card, the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, I cannot ignore it. You might have been fighting the transformation. You don't get a choice anymore. Yeah, truth. Okay, well, I mean, it's probably not the most exciting reading we've ever done, but I think it's a very important one. Whoever this is for, whatever you feel like has been holding you back is about to be lifted, whether you like it or not. You are being ushered into this new life. There's been resistance, and there's been focusing way too much on the details of things and not enough actual action. The universe is about to shake it up, whether it's lifting that fog for you or just actually bringing down the tower for you. Either way, the tower is coming down. The tower is coming down. How that happens, you actually still, I think, right now have some, so you have some say in that. And I'm saying that because you're asking, to be present with this. If you don't take the opportunity as it's being handed to you, though, then the universe is just going to crash the tower regardless. What are you going to do then? Sometimes when the tower comes down, it's consequences that actually could have been avoided. But because this is your journey and your story, other people will pay in such a way that you never intended for them to. You have swords here. You've got the 10 of swords here. There is a strength that will be found. There is a strength that will be found through this process. That strength, however, was always in you. So when I say there's a strength to be found, that's only if you're ignoring the things. It was always within you. You always had the answer. You always knew what you were going to do anyway, whatever that is for you, right? But you've gone through the mourning process now, and it's a matter of, again, there is a level here of you may not have taken some opportunities as they were handed to you. You are being handed an opportunity right here, right now. Be present, be ready, because you're taking that step regardless. What that looks like is up to you. And that is your full moon in Cancer reading on a Saturday night, January 3rd. And I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Be safe, whatever you do tonight, if you're here on the East Coast of the United States and or about to go into the night. And for everybody else who might be sleeping or waking up at this time, hello. I hope you have a pleasant day.